Hamashiach. Yea, doubtless, and I count all those things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Hamashiach Yahawashi my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung, that I may win Hamashiach.
Yeah, it's nothing. This world is nothing, man. You know, be as a pilgrim upon this earth. Make your body a living sacrifice. He that loses his life shall find it. It's just constant things about not dealing and dwelling on earth. Christianity is an earth-based thing. It's always take. Lord, give me this. Lord, give me that. Lord got a blessing. Lord got anointing. There's nothing about you investing nothing in the ministry, man. That's Christianity. They don't want to invest nothing in the ministry. Nothing about them losing something. You know?
It says, verse 9, and be found in him, not having mine own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Hamashiach, the righteousness which is of the Most High by faith. So that's it to that. I'm going to jump down to verse 18. Philippians.
No, wait a minute.
Philippians chapter 3, verse 18. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Hamashiach, whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
Right, they have cares of the world. They're not worried about this truth, man. They all caught up in living their best life. Living my best life. You know, they're not worried. They ain't got time for the Most High. It's in the song.
It says, for our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, who shall change our bowed body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself.
That's right, man. We got to remind them of the extraterrestrial things, man. Not the carnal, not the regular things that are here, man, on this earth. We have a bigger goal in mind, man. We see the bigger picture. We see the forest for the trees, man. You niggas are too close to this earth and this physical world. All you see is trees. You see a couple trees. The bigger picture is it's a forest.
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen.
That's right, man. We're taking this light affliction, or we're taking the L on this side, because we see the greater things.
It says they're working for us far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. So, hey, like the brother said, that's the we're gonna get everything that the Most High promised us, man. This is our light affliction. You know, this is we're under curses. We're supposed to suffer. We're supposed to be afflicted. No, but hey, as the scripture says, this is our light affliction, because all this affliction is gonna pay off in the end, man. And
Hey.
It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
That's right, man, forever. They're going to keep going, man. So that's why we got to come out this place now, man. That's how, right now is the time to get on your job, man, to pick up your scriptures. Because it's going to be a time, it's going to be a day when we can't, when we're going to have to fight.
Back in Psalms 91 and verse 10, it says, there shall no evil befall thee, neither, no salaki through the Spirit, you know, as it says, those fishers are going to become hunters, man. You know, the same men that you see throughout the world doing the will of Yahawashi, truthfully and sincerely. Right now, we're fishing, man. All right, fishing for what? The elect. men that want to serve YAHAWASHI with their whole heart, man. But once the Most High has his elect sealed, it's going to be a time to hunt. It's going to be, then Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 4 is going to be enacted, man. Where it says, where that mark, which is that exemption from judgment, is going to be set upon them that serve the Lord, man. And that other mark of death is going to be set upon those that did the opposite. Psalms 91 and verse 11, where he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways.
That's right, man. We have angels camped around about us, man, protecting us, whispering in our ear, hey, don't do that. That's your first mind, man. We gotta always listen. That's why they say listen to your first mind, your gut feeling. That's angels, man, telling you what to do. Anytime I didn't listen to my first mind, I got fucked up. When I listen to my first mind, good things happen.
Hey, because are we not supposed to be, as the scriptures say, are we not supposed to be led by the Spirit?
God, that's going off the Spirit, literally.
You know, the Spirit of the Most High is our guide. You know, that is our, that's our instruction. You know, the Spirit speaking expressly, man. Oh, that's
Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 25. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men.
Who is the Lord's people? These people on the sign, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. For among my people is found wicked men. All right, you have the wicked, what is that, in Job, it says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, which is who? The so-called white man. He is the wicked. All right, but it also says, among my people, among Israel, there are found wicked men. All right? And if you want to get literal, it's talking about the women of Israel as well, man. Go ahead.
They lay wait, and he that set a snares, they set a trap, they catch men. As the cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are both becoming great, and they waxing rich. They waxing fat, they shine, yeah, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
And that's exactly the point I wanted to get. They overpass the deeds of the wicked. So why would it say among my people are found wicked men, and then say right after that, they surpass the deeds of the wicked? It's a separation between the two. Because guess what? Esau, and you see all these different laws that are being set up. Who's setting it up? It ain't Jake. It ain't nobody on this side. Who else is doing it? If not where, who is he, man? Esau. He's setting up these different laws. He's the one that's putting concrete everywhere, jacking you up. Pesticides on the food, chemtrails. All right? All different types of sorcery on the TV, all these different means of distractions. Who's setting that up, man? The so-called white man. And yet, as wicked as Esau is, and when you dig into and you do some research on the things that Esau is into, you like, God damn, this is a devil, man. And it says our people overpass that, man. Why? Because you turned your back on the Lord and you follow after things which do not profit to salvation, man. You had something you want to say?
Yeah. Like you said, man, it's talking about our people and the wicked deeds of our people. Now, I've been doing watching a lot of researching on sorcery, because you said sorcery on like TV and this, that, and the third. it's a lot of sorcery that's going on around us that we don't even recognize, man. Like the symbols. Okay, I'll give you an example. I work with a chick. She asked me to do a shirt for her. Okay? It's nothing but fucking satanic symbols. Now, I already did the shirt for her and everything, but now I have the knowledge. It's like 3 symbols in one. It's 3 satanic symbols in one. One is like, okay, well, maybe you didn't know. 2, and even the police said, 1 is what the brother said. 1 is like, okay, maybe that's, wow, okay, wow. 2, it's not a coincidence, it's a coincidence, okay? Possible. 3 is for sure you did this on purpose. So I'm pretty sure that biker club is a witch club. They're hiding in plain sight. But you got 3 satanic witch symbols that witches deal with in your logo. That's not a coincidence.
Hey, even in music, there's a certain there's evil vibes in music, man. A sense of it's sorcery in music, man.
Yeah, most definitely. These are all the pollutions that are going into the that we were speaking about before. Everything this brother just said, everything I just said. This is why it's polluted, America, and it's going to be destroyed with a sword of destruction.
It said it shall destroy you. So when it says it shall destroy you, it's talking about what? The things we mentioned, like you said, sorcery, all these different things that's going on, chemtrails, breaking down our immune systems, you know, all these different idols, money, women, these entertainers, all these different things are what are they doing? They're pulling you from the Most High, man. And it says with a sword destruction, which is that of thermonuclear missiles.
The left hand has a job. You don't think they're doing it? The job is to knock you off your path, man. To take you away from YAHAWASHI.
Hey, that's why the book of Corinthians, it tells you to attend upon the Lord without distraction. Why? Because it's going to be all types of stumbling blocks. It says that, let's get that in second Ezra. You'll be able to switch with the water and fire. I just want to get a quick narrative.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 6. There's also another thing. That's 2nd Ezra chapter 7 verse 6. There's also another thing. A city is builded and is set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall.
That's the point I wanted. It's set in a dangerous place to fall. In this kingdom, this is the most wicked kingdom that's been set up, man. This is a mixture of the Roman Empire, all right, Egypt, the Babylonian Empire, all these different empires is mixed into America because they follow the same customs and they even take it further, man. As the book of Revelation says, that they practice the things of the beast before it, man. So us being righteous, that's why through the Spirit we say follow the law, statutes, and commandments to your best ability, because it's set, the kingdom of heaven is set in a dangerous place to fall. Getting to the kingdom of heaven is set in a danger for you to fall, man. It's easy to go, hey, the gospel tells you that's why it's a straight gate and wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction. That's that dangerous place where it's set at, man. Every day you wake up, it's always some type of wickedness that's gonna try to retract your life, man, or distract you. which is the same thing.
The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left hand a deep water. And one only path between them both.
Hey, and that shows what? That a lot of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all don't have the ambition to fight, man. Y'all just roll over and do whatever y'all daddy, the so-called white man, tells y'all to do, man. Why? Because it's easier to follow him opposed to following the law, statutes, and commandments, which tell you you can't do certain things. It's easy to go off and commit adultery, man. Esau says it's okay. The entertainers, your favorite rappers say it's okay. That's why it's so easy for you to go off and be a nigga, man. Opposed to serve the Lord. A lot of you niggas don't got that fight in you, man. Claiming to be somebody, man. You niggas ain't fighting for the Lord, man. You fighting for the so-called white man. And guess what? As it says in the book of Isaiah, the 30th chapter, it's going to come back on you, man. It's going to be as a breach ready to fall. And you're going to get caught up in that destruction. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive his inheritance?
If you're not willing to fight, you're not willing to make your body a living sacrifice, you're not willing to put it all on the line for the Lord, how you gonna obtain the kingdom of heaven, man? How you gonna be saved and you ain't willing to go through the light affliction? It's too much for you. Here it is as a nation. Our people, we're in shambles, man. We're in the curses. We're the lowest. We're set at the lowest of the earth, man. And what y'all do at the bottom, y'all comfortable with being here, man. Y'all comfortable. Y'all at ease. That's all.
Jeremiah chapter 5, back in chapter 28. They are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper.
Hey, Jake said that Jake tried to stand up for the people, so-called, just to be seen. But really, what are you doing for the nation of Israel? What are you doing to help get us out of this situation? Nothing. You ain't looking out for your people. Instead, what? You're killing your people. False doctrines, physically killing them, giving them pork, doing everything under the sun, but helping the nation of Israel, man. You too damn selfish. You got your head up your own ass, and you don't want to do nothing for the Lord because you're too full of yourself, man. We are as a nation, we out here dying, man. And ain't none of you 2/3 Negroes y'all ain't doing nothing to help us out, man. So that's why the Most High is he's gonna do away with you type of niggas, man.
They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy, do they not judge? Shall I not visit for these things, saith the Lord?
Hey, there we go.
Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so.
Yeah, the people, the men amongst Israel that have some type of authority in this world, they're not teaching the right things, man. they're teaching according to their own belly. They're not telling you that that the Lord is coming back to destroy 2/3, or that Esau is your enemy. The so-called white man is your enemy. The priests and the churches, they're not telling you that, man. But we're out here, as the Lord have enabled us with this to teach His gospel. We're out here to tell you that these things are so.
And the priests bear rule by their means, and
by their means, all right, by their own will, all right, which does not trump the will of the Most High, man. If you're not teaching even our Lord YAHAWASHI, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, what He said? He says, I ought to be about my Father's business. I came not to do my own will, but the will of Him that sent me. Yet you got niggas walking around that ain't near as on the level of YAHAWASHI, and they claiming to be somebody, man. The Lord's gonna jack niggas up, man. That time is coming when the Lord is about to send judgment on a lot of you niggas, man.
And my people love to have it so.
They love to have it so, man. You okay with being at the bottom? Oh, you okay with being a slave, man? You okay with the condition you in? We're okay with it by us knowing that we can't shake these curses. They're okay with it because they're comfortable with the laws that Esau set up. They thinking they escaping the curses that way, man.
We see the light at the end of the tunnel. They think it's just light. They don't see the tunnel. All they see is the light. This is light for them. All this wickedness is light for them. They don't see the darkness in this place, man. But we see it. We see the end game. We know what's coming. We know it's a better place. That this is bullshit. This is like, you got a paper champ in boxing, they just handing them the belt. That's what America is. But when we get our kingdom, number one, we're gonna earn it because we're earning it right now. But you gotta go on a journey to get there, man. You gotta go through those straits. You gotta pass through that path that only one can go on at a time and not fall off. It says, and what will ye do in the end thereof? What you gonna do at the end? We at the end right now. What are your actions gonna be? What actions are you gonna take in your daily life to ensure that when YAHAWASHI comes, He doesn't say, I didn't know you?
Hey, that's why Matthew, the 24th chapter, it says, blessed is he whom the Lord, when He cometh, shall find so doing. You know? Not because, oh, the Lord's coming tomorrow, let me tighten up. No, because you don't know. YAHAWASHI don't know. The angels don't know. Only the Heavenly Father Himself knows, man. So our job is to do what we were supposed to do. Because it says what? There are many called, but there are few chosen. There's a difference between being called and being chosen. Because you have men that come and teach the word, but the chosen is who? The men, that's the elect, man. You have the called, and then you have the elect. You know?
Blessed is he that readeth. You know, pray without ceasing. These are actions that you're gonna be doing, all right, to ensure, you know, that you're gonna get that salvation, man, or have the best chance to get that salvation. It's the Most High's will.
That was it, right there. All right, so with that being said, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors unto our elders and apostles at GMS that taught us His truth in that rude world. Peace, love, and salutation unto the hopeful elect and unto you few children and women that follow in sincerity, truth, and in order. So with that being said, we're going to say Mawafla Babal,
Mawafla Babal,
Mawafla Dawam,
Mawafla Dawam,
Mawafla Babal,
Mawafla Babal,
Mawafla Dawam,
Mawafla Dawam,
Mawafla Babal,
Mawafla Babal,
Mawafla Dawam,
Mawafla Dawam.
All praises to Yahawah,
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom, Kwam Yashala.